The Detroit Public Schools Community District and Teachers Union have reached an agreement to open school that will include safety for in-person classes.
Detroit, the largest district in the state with 51,000 students and 100 school buildings. And Jim Kirstner live in the News Center area to break down the safety measures. And Jim, you've talked with some who say no, in-person school is safe.
Yeah, this hasn't been an easy balancing act for the superintendent, taking the concerns of teachers, parents, students, support staff into consideration, but they do have an agreement and they do have a plan.
Especially in our city that was ravaged, work through articulating what our COVID strategies are when legitimately people are distrustful of the district.
There's been a high-profile vocal opposition from groups, Equal Opportunity Now, and By Any Means Necessary. They've been blocking Detroit school buses during the summer session.
The only way to prioritize the protection and preservation of human life is to keep the schools closed.
The Detroit plan includes distribution and requiring masks for all, student and employee safety training, employee testing, daily temperature and symptom checks. Testing for students is tricky.
But we wouldn't implement a universal testing strategy for students. That would violate a parent's right not to test and then obstruct a parent's opportunity for a free and public education.
The rest of the Detroit safety plan, 20 students to a room, desks 6 feet apart, a nurse on duty in every building, cleaning masks, distancing on school buses, PPE supplies for staff.
Students, parents will go home to their communities, home to their families, and be vectors for this disease to spread.
Detroit has gotten $85 million in federal CARES Act funds and state assistance to pay for the safety. 91% of Detroit teachers voted against in-person classes. Infection rates will be watched inside each building as well as the city of Detroit.
Schools shouldn't open if the infection rate is above 5% to 10%. And right now in Detroit, we're at about 2.6%.
And the superintendent expects 10 to 20% of students for in-person classes based on parental responses. First day of school, September the 8th. Live in the News Center area, Jim Kirstner, 7 Action News.
Jim, we'll have to wait and see, but at least they have those metrics in place to measure success on this. Jim, thank you.